Hi, I'm James Olsen, managing broker here at Property Executives Realty, and today I have with me
Lisa Christensen, the marketing director for Property Executives Realty. How's it going, James?
It's going fantastic.
Awesome.
We're proud. This is our inaugural podcasting run.
Yes.
So we'll see where this goes.
And we don't have a name yet, so if you have any suggestions, let us know. Otherwise, stay tuned for the name of our new podcast.
Yes. Lisa, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I have been with Property Executives Realty since 2018, and I started kind of a part-time deal after meeting Dana Cudd, who is our fearless leader, along with her husband, Jeremy, who started the company back in 2011. And I met her because I was coaching her son, a basketball team that her son was on, and I just got to know her and told her a little bit about myself, and then she brought me in to meet Jeremy, and I did a little bit of design work for them, and lo and behold, they hired me. So since then, I've been working with the agents directly to create their brand, to do any marketing materials that they needed, to event planning, to marketing the company, social media. I've run the gamut of stuff that I do for Property Executives Realty.
Nice.
Yes.
What do you do when an agent comes on board and starts with our company?
So after we bring on a new agent to Property Executives Realty, we sit down and I have a whole list of stuff that we go through, starting with just getting to know them, finding out what they've done in the past for marketing, what they maybe want to do. We do have a lot of agents that come from teams that they've never really done their own marketing, or come from a brokerage that maybe doesn't let them do a lot of their own branding and marketing. And then from there, we work on things like a logo, taglines, business cards, postcards, and then we go from there. So it is the greatest thing I've ever done. I absolutely love it. I love working with the agents and making them look really good on paper.
Yes, and you're known as the most important person in our company.
That's what they keep telling me.
Yes.
Don't feel weird or guilty at all about that when they keep saying that Lisa is the most loved part of Property Executives Realty, but I guess I'll take it and I'll just keep doing what I'm doing. We've grown the company substantially in the last, since I came to Property Executives Realty. Is that my fault? I don't know, but I could take a little bit of a piece of the reason why we've grown. Yeah.
Very good.
Yep.
So, a little bit about you personally.
A little bit about me personally.
Do you have family?
I do have family. I am from River Falls, born and raised. I went to school at Stout in Menominee and then finished up in River Falls. I married the love of my life, Tom Christensen, who's also from River Falls. We have 2 kids. Right now, Colton is 17 and Cash is 14. And we're pretty big and heavy into powerlifting right now. That is our life. Our kids are both in the middle of season right now. We have a big tournament coming up this weekend, and we'll see what happens.
Hence the Rice Krispie bars in our office right now.
Yes, I have 4 big plates of Rice Krispie bars because we have a big pizza party tonight.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited about that. I'm also on the powerlifting, River Falls powerlifting board. I am the communications director. Can't imagine how I got that job, but yeah, and that's been a lot of fun. I really enjoy that.
Do you have any pets?
Really, do I have to tell you about
Yes.
my pets? I do. I have 8 chickens. One of those chickens is a rooster. It's a long story. I have 3 cats that live outside and beg for food at the door, and then I have a dog that lives inside that is the love of my life, and his name is Clay.
Very good. Anything else you want to tell us?
One of my favorite things of lately working for Property Executives Realty is we have an awesome team. We have Jeremy and Dana, who are the owners of Property Executives Realty, and then James, who is our managing broker, who I get to work with on a weekly basis on various projects, and then our office manager, Wendy, who hopefully someday we'll drag her on this podcast and you can meet her personally. She's amazing. The 5 of us get together once a week and we talk about goals and what we want to do in the future with the company, and yeah, it's great. It's probably my favorite part besides working with the agents.
Very nice.
Yeah. Yep. How did that sound?
Fantastic.
Yes. Do you want to tell the people about you?
Sure. So I actually grew up on a farm in North Central Iowa. I go down there in the spring and fall, still help my dad with the planting and the harvest, and that's kind of my fun place. I get to just enjoy being outdoors and working with my dad. But I went to Bethel University, graduated with a business marketing degree, was in law enforcement for 22 years. I've been in real estate for 13 years total and been managing broker since 2021. So that's a little bit about me.
And you've been a huge asset to our company because you answer the phone all the time. You are extremely knowledgeable. You don't sugarcoat anything. These are the rules. These are the laws. This is what you need to do, and keeps a lot of our agents out of trouble.
Yeah, that's the biggest goal is to keep agents out of trouble, so that they're doing the right things, so they don't get jammed up. That's really what my goal is, and to make sure that they have the tools that they need to work through some of those more difficult transactions, and just be available when they need me on the weekends, evenings, that kind of stuff.
So what's your favorite part about working at Property Executives Realty?
My favorite part is the culture. This is a fun place to come to work. We laugh all the time, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
We do. We have too much fun.
It's very. We're serious about our business, but we have such a great time and we enjoy each other, and it just is a lot of fun here. And you can ask anybody that, I think they would agree with them.
Mm-hmm, absolutely. And we get to go out, you mostly get to go out and meet other real estate agents that aren't property executives agents. I guess you could call it recruiting, but you get to go out and do that and meet all sorts of different people.
Yeah, I meet some really great agents from around the metro area that are doing some really neat things with maybe TikTok or Instagram videos, and we're looking for that certain type of agent that is really does a good job with their marketing, branding themselves, and they understand the business, and that they have a good reputation. You want to have a good reputation in this business. We got to play well with others.
Yep. And the amazing thing about Property Executives Realty is that we aren't all about our personal company brand. We want the agents to have their own brand. It's all about them. So we can take some of these agents that work for some of the national brand brokerages and let them come into property, let them brand themselves, let them do the stuff that they want to do, and they don't have somebody, some big wig in an office somewhere in the city saying, no, you can't do that. So, besides being within the legal aspect of the business, we really take these agents that are fantastic and we let them be themselves and let them get even more amazing. And that's really what I've seen. It's been another one of the great things about working here.
Yeah, I mean, so many times agents come in and they're already plugged into some company's ecosystem with their website name, their email name, and the first thing I tell agents is, I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to have an email that says @Property Executives. It needs to be your own personal email, because we really want our agents to be able to plug and play. If it doesn't work out here, that's fine. But you should be able to pick up your business and move it with you to wherever you decide to go. Now, ultimately, people just stay and they don't leave.
They do.
Or if they leave, they come back.
And that happens too.
So,
So it's just a great place to work. It's a great atmosphere. I love that you mentioned the culture and some of the things that we have done of recent with our agents. Back at the end of December, or beginning of December, we had our huge holiday party.
We did.
And that was a blast. It was at a White Eagle golf course, which is north of Hudson, south of Somerset. And I don't know how many people we had there, 40 maybe. We had a great dinner. We had a great happy hour. We had a photo booth, which was super fun. And just a great relaxing time to celebrate the year. And then what else did we do?
Well, we give out really awesome gifts to our cappers. Lisa, do you want to show them?
Sure. Let me go look here.
Nothing like surprising Lisa on camera. So this was the gift that we gave to our cappers this year, a Yeti cooler backpack.
Yep. Pretty awesome, huh?
Really great.
So, and how much, what is the cutoff point, the capping that we're looking at?
It's a 70-30 split till you hit 12.5 to the company, and then you're done. there's nothing more that's owed to us.
Yeah, so we have a lot of agents that will cap in the first quarter of the year, first half of the year, and then after that it's 100%.
Right.
And that's pretty special, and when people realize that bit of information, it's a no-brainer to come in.
No monthly fees.
No monthly fees.
Yep, no technology fees.
What I do for the agents is part of the gig. You don't have to pay anything extra for me, unless we do something above and beyond. I'm free, except for anything above and beyond. But that's something that we can discuss. And I don't have a ton of agents that do above and beyond, but I do a lot of work with a lot of agents, including social media and postcards and flyers, and it's amazing. I love it.
And you have some real good success stories that will probably bring some of those people in, and they can talk about what you've done for them and how it's worked out. Yep, and we're really excited to do that. I'm excited to share with you some of our agents and their stories, bring in Wendy, hopefully. Like we said, I'm sure she'll be super excited about coming on camera, and might drag her on kicking and screaming, but we'll get her on. And then, of course, Jeremy and Dana, which we will have on our podcast very soon. Very soon. And Jeremy is just amazing. He's got great knowledge. He's been a real estate agent since he was like 21 or something like that. Yeah. He can tell you the stories. And then, of course, Dana has been been a real estate agent for 6 or 7 years. I'd have to look at the dates, but she's fantastic as well. Lisa, what do you got coming up in February?
Well, our company does a company trip, and last year was the first year, and I was gifted the trip to Mexico with the rest of the crew that is going on the company trip. So my husband and I are going to Mexico. It's just north of Cancun, Isle Mujeres or something like that. I'm not 100% sure the name of it, but we'll let you know. We'll give you the stories that we can tell on camera, maybe after I get back from Mexico. So, and that's in February. So, anything else we want to share before we end our very first podcast?
I think they've had enough.
I think they have had enough. I hope you've enjoyed this. Stay tuned for any further excuse me. We stopped. I'm sorry, I screwed up.
You're fine.
Let me start over again. Thank you for joining us. We hope that you will come back and watch our upcoming podcasts, and hopefully we'll have a real snifty name for it here in the very near future. So stay tuned on that. But thank you so much, and have a great day.